called from the tomb. From John chapter 11, verse 38 through 54, Luke chapter 18, verse 15 through 23, and chapter 19 through 1 through 3. By the time Jesus and his disciples reached Bethany, Lazarus and the brother of Mary and Martha has been dead for days. At the tomb, Jesus asks to have a stone rolled away. He prays aloud to God and then calls out a strong voice, "Lazarus, come forth." To the amazement of the crowd, Lazarus appears. "Lazarus, oh Jesus, we thank you. A man risen from the dead." The people can secretly believe what they have seen. Many of them turn to Jesus crying, "Messiah, Son of God." But others go into Jerusalem to tell the Pharisees what Jesus has done. In anger and desperation, the Pharisees and chief priests call a meeting. If news of this gets around, the people will try to make Jesus a king. And if there is a rebellion, the Romans will blame us. We'll lose our positions and the nation will be destroyed. Don't you see? It is better to kill Jesus than to get the whole country in trouble. Caiaphas is a shrewd one. He's found to reason to kill Jesus, and he'll also find a way. When Jesus learns of this new plot against him, he goes off to a quiet place to wait until the time comes to face his enemies. As the time for the Passover feast approaches, people from all over the Palestine set out for Jerusalem, and Jesus joins them. On the way, the crowd begged to see and hear Jesus. No, take your children away. Jesus is too busy. But I want Jesus to bless my little son. Let the little ones come to me, for God's kingdom is made up of people with love and trust such as theirs. Further along the way, Jesus is stopped by a young man. "Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" "Keep God's commandments." "But I have kept the law since I was a boy." "You need to do one thing more. Sell all that you have. Give the money to the poor and follow me." The travelers continue on toward Jerusalem. By the time they reach Jericho, Jesus is in the midst